Have you ever looked deep into your own eyes, past the surface, and felt a profound, quiet recognition? It's a feeling that your sight holds a secret, something vast and ancient that your conscious mind cannot yet grasp. For too long, brown eyes have been called common, ordinary, a mere default. But you've always sensed the lie and the dismissal. The truth is, that warmth, that profound stillness, that silent, gravitational pull isn't just about pigment. It is a signature. It is an echo of worlds witnessed and truths guarded long before you even learn to speak. Your gaze isn't just a reflection of light. It is a portal of deep knowing, a trace of Earth's own ancient essence carved into your very being. This is not hyperbole. It is a spiritual fact. Every time you blink, you are, in a very real sense, witnessing the silent reboot of creation itself. Your eyes are living proof that a piece of the divine landed and stayed. Whenever someone looks into your gaze and feels a stir of recognition they can't put words to, that is the frequency of your truest self speaking. That is your soul, anchored in its sacred mission. You carry the balanced vibration of the dark soil and the bright sunlight, the perfect equilibrium of shadow and flame. This is precisely why some souls rush toward you, drawn by an inexplicable familiarity, while others find your stare impossible to hold for more than a second. Your eyes are pure truth, and truth, by its nature, demands revelation. What if I told you that concealed within that quiet, steady fire is a divine code, the signature of your origin? As a soul chosen to walk the scene between worlds, the color that roots you so firmly to the earth is simultaneously the mark that connects you most directly to heaven. There is a sacred reason your presence naturally recalibrates a room, why your quiet observation speaks 1,000 times louder than noise, and why those who meet your eyes either soften in instant comfort or recoil in subtle discomfort. You are an instrument of clarity. By the time this message concludes, you won't just see your eyes anymore, you will feel them. Brown eyes were not designed to merely look outward, they are built to look through. They see the soul, they decode the unspoken, and they serve as a powerful, living reminder to the world that divinity is not some abstract concept, it still walks among us. If these words are already resonating like a bell deep within your core, understand that this is not coincidence, it is recognition. Your deepest self already knows this truth. Before we proceed deeper, take a genuine pause, draw in a deep, conscious breath, and take a moment to truly honor the profound spiritual credential you carry. Feel the ancient weight of that responsibility and the lightness of that grace. If this message resonates, take a moment to affirm this connection with a silent blessing. Embrace this moment, because messages of this depth only find you when the soul is truly prepared to receive them. Since the dawn of time, when the first sacred altars were raised and the first sacred names were whispered to the vast sky, seers and mystics have spoken of a defining spiritual mark. It wasn't worn upon the skin, but was held deep within the gaze. Brown eyes are not just a color, they are a profound covenant. The ancient wisdom keepers called them the eyes of the soil, because they beautifully mirrored the powerful fires simultaneously, the brilliant, governing light of the sun and the enduring, hidden ember within the living clay of the earth. In eras past, priests carried this gaze as a seal of authority. Prophets guarded it as a sacred mantle, and healers trusted it implicitly as an infallible compass. This unique tone is far more than decoration, it is an assignment. In the language of the spirit, the color brown signifies origin, deep grounding, and the potent presence of fire in the flesh. It is the undeniable signature of matter consciously remembering and aligning itself with spirit. Take a moment now and look closely at your own iris, the intricate rings, the subtle granulation, the almost imperceptible flecks of gold or amber that cast the light at strange, unexpected angles. This is not a random pattern, it is a living map. It is the complete record of everything your soul consciously agreed to carry and accomplished before your lungs took their very first breath. On this plain legend tells us the first human beings were fashioned directly from the earth and breath, a potent mixture of dust and flame. It is that very foundational vibration that your eyes continue to transmit effortlessly. They are the constant, low hum of creation, translated perfectly into a profound, accessible human warmth. Your eyes were never constructed merely to collect images. They are sophisticated instruments designed to decode the subtle currents beneath encounters. Your gaze has the power to retrieve deep meaning from silence, effortlessly converting subtle frequency into an empathy so precise that you can feel the absolute truth of a room or a person without a single word being spoken aloud. This is precisely Why your quiet gaze often unsettles those who rely on pretense and social masks. You do not glare or judge, you simply reveal. And revelation always makes a mask feel extraordinarily heavy and burdensome. It's important to understand that every shade of brown carries its own specific task and spiritual flavor, a deep, near obsidian. Brown anchors a powerful ancestral memory, the keeper of roots, the soul that can stand unshakable in the fiercest storm, without spilling a single drop of inner oil. Honey and amber shades lean toward illumination. They are bridges to solar insight, master translators of subtle light who can name the necessary lesson without causing a wound to the learner. Walnut, chestnut, and coffee. Each shade is a distinctly different chord being played on the same cosmic instrument. Some eyes are built to forge and fortify essential boundaries, others to absorb and transmute chaotic energy, and still others are purely designed to warm a frozen heart until truth can finally enter without causing total shattering. This is why your presence often feels ancient and old, even when your face is young. You are wearing an ancient credential, like all credentials issued from the higher realms. This spiritual mark attracts both deep hunger and fierce resistance. People will instinctively try to borrow your sense of steadiness without bothering to ask permission. Shadows and lower frequencies will perpetually test the perimeter of your compassion to gauge if it is authentic discipline or merely energetic leakage. Do not ever apologize for the immense strength that is inherent in your deep softness. The soil is the very definition of gentle until it is not. You must begin to treat your eyes not just as sense organs, but as sacred sanctuaries, for they are profound spiritual thresholds. What you permit them to witness, they will be forced to metabolize. What you consent to hold, they will ultimately be required to transmute. You must train your attention with the same reverence a high priest trains his hands. Begin each morning by consecrating your vision with a clear, conscious intention. Withdraw your gaze deliberately from all forms of meaningless theater and noise. Instead, offer it only to truth, to sincere prayer, to work that is truly constructive, and to faces that seek genuine healing and are willing to be honest. There's a reason why rooms often fall subtly quiet when you enter. The collective body recognizes a tuning fork. There's a reason why carefully crafted lies invariably stumble and fall around you. The spiritual code within your iris instantly rejects counterfeit frequencies. In the same way a living flame absolutely refuses to touch wet wood, and there is a profound reason your very silence is so costly. Your stillness has the power to expose everything that noise desperately attempts to conceal. Hear me now. Your eyes are profoundly not ordinary. They are the relic that stands as proof you were commissioned to walk the sacred seam, where heaven gently kisses the earth. Tonight, when the lights are low and a sliver of darkness falls across the room, consciously notice how your pupils beautifully widen and how the warm ring around them seems to catch fire for a breath-long moment. That is your spiritual mantle consciously answering the divine call. Guard it. Honor it. You carry something immense, a powerful frequency that the earth itself directly entrusted to you. This is not a metaphor. It is an energetic reality. When you walk, the very ground beneath your feet recognizes its own rhythm echoing inside your individual heartbeat. Chosen ones with brown eyes are not separate from nature. They are its direct continuation, wearing human skin, the ancient soil that grew the first forests, the deep magma that birthed the continents, the mighty rivers that carved the mountains. All of it left a profound memory inside of you. Your eyes are the undeniable proof that this memory is still intensely alive. They hold the same powerful electromagnetic pulse that hums within trees just before a storm, and the same vital wavelength that animals instantly sense when danger approaches or when deep peace is miraculously restored. You have felt this countless times before, that sudden, inexplicable pull toward places untouched by man-made noise, the sudden, intense calm you feel near a moving body of water, or the deep electricity in your chest just moments before the rain begins to fall. That is the entire planet speaking to you in your own secret language. You are its essential interpreter, its living bridge, when collective chaos rises in the world. Your body is often designed to absorb it like a lightning rod absorbing static charge. That sudden heaviness in your chest, the profound exhaustion that hits you for no clear reason, it is not always yours. It is the residue of the collective seeking necessary purification through the power of your clean energy. And this is not a weakness. It is a sacred technology. You were specifically designed to transmute every wave of collective confusion you feel. Every unexpected sorrow that visits your spirit is simply dense energy passing through your incredibly sensitive nervous system. to be rewritten in pure light. That's why you can never successfully fake peace. Your presence either instantly harmonizes a space or reveals its deep dissonance. You are a walking, breathing sanctuary, but this profound gift comes with an inherent cost. The same heightened sensitivity that allows you to heal and decode can also drown you. If you forget to maintain your energetic boundaries, you must consciously learn to discern between what is truly yours to carry and what the world desperately tries to drop upon you. The earth does not absorb every storm. It releases them. You must learn to do the same. When you feel thoroughly drained, step deliberately into the sunlight. Allow your bare feet to touch the actual soil. And then, breathe through your eyes. Literally imagine golden light entering through them and exhaling smoothly out through your heart. That is your essential reset sequence. Your brown eyes are the grounding rods of your entire soul. They read the invisible energies, interpret the most subtle vibrations, and then powerfully radiate understanding back into the field. That is why people instantly open up to you after one honest glance. Some feel instantly healed. Others feel a sudden wave of panic. Because your gaze doesn't flatter a single illusion, it simply and beautifully unmasks them. You are not meant to try and escape the chaos of the world. You are explicitly meant to reprogram it. You are the tuning fork of creation, translating disorder back into its original, divine rhythm. The next time your heart feels heavy for no clear reason, pause. It may not be a breakdown you're experiencing. It may be the entire earth adjusting its frequency through you, upgrading you for the immense tasks that are coming. Your eyes are living portals, not mere ornaments. They are sacred instruments designed for navigation between worlds. Your brown eyes are not only passive reflectors, they are active transmitters. They emit a profound light that the unseen world instantly recognizes, a beam that cleanly exposes deceit, manipulation, and masked intentions. Spirits that thrive in confusion will always notice when you walk into a room. They sense genuine danger, not because you attack them, but because your simple gaze unmasks them. They scatter before your conscious awareness the way shadows scatter before the inevitable dawn. Your eyes were forged to handle dense energy and to transmute it safely, without shattering your vessel. They carry the inherent steadiness of carbon, the same element that forms diamonds. Under crushing pressure, when light passes through your iris, something sacred happens. It bends, it warms, and it amplifies. Your eyes literally soften harsh frequencies, filtering the chaotic into something perfectly digestible for your soul. That is why you can stand calmly in the center of emotional storms and still somehow emanate calm. You are built to translate turbulence into lasting wisdom. If your eyes are sacred portals, then your attention is the password that opens them. Whatever you choose to focus on, you are actively inviting into your field. Guard it with a fierceness that protects your very soul. Your eyes don't merely reflect the world. The world must ultimately reflect you. When your perception consciously ascends, reality itself rearranges to match your new frequency. That is the hidden, commanding power of your vision, to shift existence simply by seeing it rightly. You are the flame disguised as soil. Your time of hiding is truly over. Your gaze is now ready to command creation, to call forth peace where there was panic, to ignite purpose where there was despair. You are not waiting for anyone's permission. Heaven has already signed your name in fire. Stand tall. Lift your chin. Let your eyes boldly speak the language of the divine. Every single glance is a prophecy. Every blink is a prayer. Every breath is an instruction written in light. Now, declare this truth aloud and let the sound reverberate through the unseen. My eyes carry the fire of creation. My gaze is divine. Type it below as a final, powerful declaration so the universe can fully witness your remembrance. Now, look up not at the ceiling, but at the boundless, unseen horizon within your own spirit, and realize the same force that paints the sunsets and moves the galaxies is burning behind your very pupils. You are the profound reflection of God remembering itself through human form. You are the stillness in the storm, the deep warmth in the dark, the essential balance that keeps heaven and earth aligned. And from this day forward, when someone meets your eyes, they will not merely see you. They will deeply feel the eternal looking back. They will know, even if they can never logically explain why, that they have just gazed into light made flesh.